Hello guys, good afternoon, good day to you. Welcome everyone. Upstairs here, checking out Eternal Strands today. Playing on the Game Pass, it's a day one Game Pass release. And let's see what it's about. I heard it's like a Monster Hunter. That's what I heard from more popular opinion. Is it true? We jumping in right away. We're gonna be trying to play it on a keyboard and mouse. Alright. So there's a difficulty. Brain's maximum health reduced, vitality tonics restore half as much health. We always play in the hardest difficulty, right? So less health and half health tonic restored. Okay, let's go. Let's see what this is about. Well, I say always, like when it's possible, right? Sometimes not possible for one or else reasons. Locking onto enemies will better direct Brain's attacks and allow her to keep facing them. I mean, sounds like a Souls-like fight. There's a lock on target. When viewers born in the next era also what we were willing to risk, warning this capricious land into a hearse and home. The exploits must answer simply.
The Enclave
whatever.
was once the heart of magical development and trade
I can read
for
fast.
practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new Weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
To the Enclave.
Thanks.
Bryn, over here. What do you think?
When you told me that joining the
Veil.
band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other Weavers to see how you do in the field.
Well, yeah, I mean, the new guy sent him on the most dangerous mission, obviously, it's important. Right, don't need to risk the old guard, do we?
The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
One sec.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
I'm itching to get out of here. Okay. She mentioned the Strand Road. Ask what that.
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
Okay, this might be a little strange, but ask her to explain the scry.
I know the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised
Really?
you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed.
I mean, GoPro, basically.
The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
That clears up anything I needed to
So
know.
basically we can die,
I'll
is
head
that?
to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Playing it on a hard difficulty again. So move.
I need to reach the watchtower, not head back to the caravan.
Just shaking out how the camera
I need
feels
to
like.
reach the watchtower, not head back to the caravan.
Well, the graphic looking good, and you know this is looking good on stream. Right, there's a lot of like fog effects, so rendering this fog and stuff is could be problematic for my graphic card.
No visuals on the scry.
What?
Can you hear me?
Not only for
Okay.
my graphic card,
Some
but
interference, though.
for the 6K bitrate we use it here.
Strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
Yeah, move camera. Maybe sensitivity is too much for the camera. Maybe fine. Okay, we get a dodge in. So we have a stamina bar and all of that shit. Let's observe.
Veil. Even more impressive up close.
Just this. Should magnify the enchantment and...
Thanks. Got visuals back.
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth.
Deadly, yeah. Deadly is my second
The
name,
closer
so.
you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Loot, loot, loot.
Until now.
Been in contact, okay, to attack. Not sure about this like aim here. Okay, so one thing that bothering me, audio. Alright, so like I think FX volume. We need to get this a little bit down here. Yeah. Don't think we can take it, so we can't even like destroy those things here, if anything. I didn't check out our inventory. Okay, inventory, health 1000, weapon power, armor, heat resistance, cold resistance, weight 76. So I don't know what we're doing here. Current objective, main story. Reach the watchtower deep into the valley. Still feels surreal to write that I'm a traveler with Ori, a Silverbeak renowned weaver band. Even more to write that they brought me to the Veil's Shadow. The land surrounding the enclave that have been lost to Tangle since the Surge. While the others unload the caravan, Aurea has asked me to do the first expedition. I need to make my way to the watchtower deep in the valley. This watchtower was built close to the Strand Road, the primary route into the enclave for the caravans importing and exporting magical goods. This famous trade road has been submerged by the Tangles, but Aurea is hoping we might get close to it if we can establish the watchtower as a landmark. It's worth a try. After all, the Strand Road is bound to be littered with artifacts from the enclave. Yeah, artifacts. Already found some loot. Okay, so we have block on the right mouse. Space to jump.
That wall is completely frozen.
Oh my god. Virus grasp. Lift and move object and creatures. A per aura make a purple aura marks valid targets. Okay. Well, this marked red too heavy for the current level of the strand. Press Ctrl to prepare the strand. Hold right mouse to cast it. Release to throw it forward. Well, that's good. Errol almost got killed.
On your belt. Take a swig if you need it.
Almost bloody got killed.
Expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the Veil.
Oh my god, dude, shot.
Glowing bulbs, infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
Yeah, thank you for
So
telling
if I
me.
toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Thank you for telling me. I was like,
Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
oh my god, look at this RE. This is all around here. So basically, I saw something bloody glowing. I was like about to attack it. I attack it, and it's exploded in my face. Ridiculous. So cancel for use the kinetic magic. So like this. Okay. Oh, dude, it's fucking burning. It's burning all around. Dude, like this shit is still burning. So, okay, I saw that extra tonic lion over here. I think I'll take one of those. So
Give it a
then.
moment to cool. Then you should be able to climb.
I'm gonna climb over here. Okay. Motor at Wars. That's like a Zelda thing, is it? When you can climb this like vertical walls like this.
Perfect. Knowing
Never
the
played the
watchtower's
Zelda, but-
relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
Come on, what
This
can
is
you have
going
done?
well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Yeah, what can go wrong? We stop the loot, we take the loot. Yes? No, that was something. Okay, so I basically can climb like the yeah, all of this here. Alter release. Come on, like we didn't have like any single fight yet. I already lost most of my flasks.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Darm's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing.
Basically, promise to start. Promise to start. It's a dragon. It's a dragon.
Bring connections back.
Was that a drake?
It's just a drake. Okay.
Pulling you out.
Connection a bird.
Mira's breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Okay,
Darm,
hold to
fix
charge
it.
attack. Hold to
And
block.
Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Dude, like his fucking Okay, blocking it, not good because you can stun me. Oh my god, dude. No stamina fucking at all. We actually can stroke him. Dude, like the stamina, this is more Souls-like than I thought it would be.
Good. Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
Alright. Got some here. Some loot. We can do something with this thing. Nope. Iron. So where's all this iron and all this shit's going? Okay, got a tonic. I need to get myself full health to here. So we have this one. So there's a weight capacity or something. Arcane hide, remove the fur, scrapped seal, cold resistance, common source color. Okay, well, our skill's great. So it's just collecting resources, key items, fragile weaver grasp, resonance item, and ice wall resonance. Okay, so is this what giving me that magic cast? So where's we have all these resources, but where's my weapon and all of the stuff? That's a question. Dude, don't tell me that my first mission is to fight a drake. No shit. Fire is bad too. Blasted beast.
For the love of... It's an Ash Peak Drake.
Q to change this. Okay, switch the
Your
frost strand.
magic can cool a path.
Oh, okay. That we did solve. There's ice wall. Ice wall rapidly freezes water in the area to create a chunks of ice, useful for pinning force of all sizes or creating ledges or bridges. For distance target, aim to the farthest point and drop the ice closer. Okay, creating bridges. That's like really cool. To prepare the strand, press counter, then gust. So if I don't have a mana for this. Okay. I done the.
Good. Darn's still working on the scry, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor.
I heard the magic mechanic is pretty cool here.
Close to the Vale, though.
Like if you can build the bridges like
I'm on
this
it.
with magic,
Aurea,
yeah.
That Drake's acting like.
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
Ha! Frozen him solid. Oh my god! What? There was still fire there. There was still fire. We don't need this shit. Well, there's reason to break this things.
Nice. Keep moving.
It does feel a little bit, you know, a little bit laggy when you're fighting those doggos. A little bit laggy, yeah. So I feel like the graphical settings maybe could be changed a little bit for performance optimize. Let's see what we can do. Right, we're running this like on Epic, most of the things here. Don't run, there is no NVIDIA DLSS obviously for stream. So models quality. The settings determine the levels of details based on the object. Adjusting the settings can impact performance. Okay, so like, let's go far. Shadow quality, medium. Okay, reflection quality, a little bit medium. Texture quality. Performance issue if you need to meet FDR. Epic quality require 8 GB. Medium quality required 4. Okay, let's go for sky here. Or in medium material quality. High foliage. Volume, okay, particles effect. High. Okay, let's see. Well, it definitely look less flashy. All right, definitely look worse. Will the fight will be like less laggy? I wonder. Okay, nothing there. The wolves. Usually you would also like want to relaunch the game after making the changes, really. Poor wolf.
Damn it, Casman was right. That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
Then I make
Get
him
you back to
stop.
the caravan fast.
He won't stop it. Okay, we can actually hit the trees. Really? Okay, it's not exactly a tree. It's the mushrooms on a tree. Do you know what this all this collectibles for? But we keep collecting. There's some plus charges for future. Bend her down. Switch to the bow. R. Oh, okay, okay.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Hold to draw, release loose arrow, tap to kick. Interesting. Her magic bow.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Okay. Duly noted. Good. Okay, I don't feel like the fight less laggy, honestly. Don't really feel like those fights are less laggy. Graphics settings or no graphics settings? Just maybe my brain's lagging here. Shadow reflection quality, texture quality. I'll probably still keeping this on high, so... Yeah. Just to be on the safer side. My graphic card is not the latest one. It's RTX 2060. Okay, so can I just go and destroy this? Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, it's ice crystals. So how do we prepare the magic again? The Q, right? Q. So we want the Weaver's Grasp here. And we want to grab this thing. And just melt this shit away. There we go. There we go. I also could have killed the wolves with this. Okay, okay, not okay. Like there's a fire. Don't like the fire. It's more fire.
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
Extra tonic. I mean, I may as well use it. Don't have full health yet. want to like climb this shit. There we go. Extra tonic if I didn't.
You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
Final stretch. I really smell like we're gonna be fighting a bloody drake.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
Yeah. Dude, about holding this fucking off. Oh no, it's running fucking in the fire. Oh my god, dude. That's fire. It's fire against my ice wall. Did we hold him off? Or did we just burn to death here? Well, let's have a summation to use Icefall.
Skies. If this isn't the strangest.
Yeah, run away, you stupid lizard.
Hang on, Bryn.
Easy chat, no challenge. Didn't even die once in tutorial. That's like our
Everything okay back there?
first in a month.
Change of plans, everyone! Back up! You're... What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now.
Oh, like, all our supplies are just left behind. Wonderful. Well, maybe not all of them, but...
Up ahead! Please! Ah!
She's dead?
I'm fine. Keep moving!
She's not dead. She's not fine, Caesar.
Guys, the arc!
But now we're trapped inside. Zero Dash tutorial, hard difficulty. That's an achievement. That's how we do it, chat. That's how we do it. We died like what 20 times yesterday in Tales of Iron tutorial. Okay. We did. So what are all those beasts here that's following us? Just set in the camp here. Look. This is a tiefling. That guy. No, don't trust a tiefling chart. Especially a purple one. Playing enough of Pathfinder to know that. Pass through the whale. Achievement unlocked.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
Yeah, I will. The newbie.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
No.
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale.
No.
I think we're in good hands.
I barely like survived because of the plot armor.
Yes.
No fucking drakes.
I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
No.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Yeah. Probably. The teams need a pep talk. Reminds them we're still weavers. The team is to have some dialogue choices to get Bryn the manner and explore different parts of her character. Oh, okay, so the choice matters? Yeah, that's what I mean? Team needs to have faith in me, inspire with confidence. Team is understandably nervous, offer reassurance. Yeah. We're still mages. Weavers after all, you folks.
Hey, take a moment to remember. We're in the Enclave. Haven't we all fantasized about this? This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams and secrets to our past as weavers. It's time to uncover them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're dead, however.
Revelations await us.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Okay, survival. So it's a survival game. So people were saying it's not a survival game. Day 1, afternoon. Consult with Orion to plan next steps. You can talk with everyone. I can interact.
The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
It's basically a Twitch shot. Yeah. Everyone watching and I'm getting my ass kicked. Blazing a trail.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
Seems she seems sad. Sympathizes her that she's missing the first expedition. This is my call and ensure her will file. I became an appointment sooner than I expected. Wonder if she thinks I'm ready. Okay, she's sad.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
Have she even talked like this? Her that's just I've been okay. I mean, there's the parrots that can talk, right? Okay, so maybe they have a proper voice cords.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Was that big of her?
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I...
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the Overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue. Possibly an ark.
Okay.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Will I? But what about the Gaza talks? So, leave here the pass near my tent to start scouting the Glenwood Hollow. Alright. Let's just investigate the camp, talk about non-essential things.
By how you handled that Drake outside the Vale.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
Haha, a little.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
That's all?
So when I'm finished scouting the landmarks you mentioned in the Hollow, should I come back to camp immediately?
That's entirely up to you. You're the one taking the risks, so you can gauge how far and how long you can push. From time to time, I or the folks around the camp might have requests, but we'll defer to your priority. And if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety. Might lose some resources, but that's a small price to pay.
Got it.
Okay,
For
okay.
each privilege.
So if you die and you're losing some resources, that's basically what she's meant to say over here. Speaking of which, okay, so the quest here, blazing the trail, main story, Olivia the part near the main tent. Time to venture into the Glenwood Hollow. After surviving the outskirts from the Overlook, Survey, Oria has given me a few landmarks to investigate in the hopes that we can better assess our situation. There is a second loom gate, just like the one in our camp. The one in our camp isn't functional, but if it's possible, the one farther into the hollow is. She also wanted me to look at the, she believes might be the Great Ark. It must be huge, if you can see it from over there. Codex. So, the Codex stores information about the world and mysteries of the Enclave and carried through the exploration. Codex fragments represent points of data and subjects. On the subject, when enough, I acquire it. Lynn can research them to unlock the complete Codex entry. Oh, okay, okay. So we are the Enclave and discovered entry. So there's a lot of lore here in the game, which is like pretty cool. Pretty cool. They have their own universe. Locations, nation, Amide Bison. Nation of Melee, Enclave history, races. Ashar. Have a bunch of info about this one. And some robotic scam in the chat. Magic. Strands. Strands of the very heart of the Weaver's art. Weaver's art, arsenal, and purpose. This is a Lapier person. They're easy to describe. A Weaver harvests the strand from the greater creatures that menace our land. Weavers weaves the strand into the mantle and then, with a practice, can mimic some elements of that creature power. That is as good a summary of any, but the fine detail of each step are intricate beyond belief. For instance, each point undergo heavy training aided by various alchemical concoctions to be able to sense the locus of the great creature power. Many points fail at these critical steps in their training, as it's arduous and disorienting. Those who succeed often describe it as a transcendental breakthrough, like a shift in perspective or revelation while weaving an art. So this is a lot of like history. This is a lot of lore, and I guarantee 99% of people not gonna be even like buzzing to read this. Not only read this, I usually would do, but this is gonna take a good chunk of a stream to just go and read through it, right? It's more like for solo play than streaming, but I'm interested in. There's a map inventory, so we still have the Strands thing. I don't get how to upgrade my weapons and all that shit. Yeah, I guess like blacksmiths, but it's kinda.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
Kinda interesting that we don't have like a standard RPG menu, right? When you have like shield, armor, and all that equipment, and you can interchange those.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
Okay, they very sweet together, complement the collaboration. There's time for love later. This is getting too lovely-dovey, offers them some privacy.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Who could have it any other way?
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
Well, good for them, good for them. So there's my points. Let's see if we can get this armory or something, right? And change. Okay, change equipment. How this is equipment management. Gear equipment equipped at the Casmin's caravan will be the loadouts Brian takes into her expedition into the Enclave. Loadouts can be changed at any time in the base game, but it cannot be swapped while in field. Okay, so that's why I didn't saw anything. So head armor. Have no head armor at all. Well, that's all that we have here. Alright, we have some stats, armor, heat resistance, cold resistance, weight. So what the weight is actually? Do we have any explanation for the stats, like the weight for over here specifically? Everything else is more understandable. There's even two-handed weapon over here, but we don't have any.
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave?
So when active talk provides optional conversation that I react to, okay, well, the progress story.
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared to move.
Hold on, that's not...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Aurea's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a point who...
Whatever it is, just say it, Kaz.
You're no Aurea. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
Like, I like her accent. What I like an experience, my team makes up for it. Remind me that we're all in it together. Just need to lighten up, break the tension while joke. She has a point, and admit that I'm scared too. Okay, well. I just gonna count on team.
I know my job is important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know you can do yours. Trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
You're right. It's just that Aurea has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
Okay. Who else we have? We have to the dialogues with. What is? It's the guy who brought us here. He's still a statue.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Okay. So who this guy? Talk codex compliant. Okay. She's about the codex.
You seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone. In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Okay, I didn't come over to talk about the other weavers. Asking about himself as a person. Sojourn just before me. Ask her. Magical research is integral to any weaver band. Ask how it progresses in his hours. The band seems to operate like a tied sheep. So this is just getting out of the dialogue, is it? I'm still pretty new to the weaver band. Ask him how I fit in. So, Serve.
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma. I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Magic research, integral to weaver band.
Before joining, I knew Aurea's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
To keep a points expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony. And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire?
Not really, she doesn't look like noble.
Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dam and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Dam hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden. I often wonder if Dam's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
The band seems to operate like a tied sheep.
I've travelled with a weaver band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this. What makes this one run so smoothly?
The obvious answer is Aurea. Not only is she a strong point and leader herself, but her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Wow. Still, it sounds like a lot to live up to.
If it is, Aurea makes it look easy.
You said Aurea is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a not-so-obvious answer?
Yes. While Aurea runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennick, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation. The speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Aurea trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
But she's failed us this time. I'm still pretty new to the weaver band. Ask how I fit in.
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
It speaks volumes that Aurea trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Aurea was training her to become her replacement as point. It was going well. Then, out of nowhere, the training ended, and Aurea began searching for a new point. I don't know if it was Aurea's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me. I wonder if she could be upset that I'm the new point.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you about it.
Huh.
Great. Okay, edit
Lane. Offering
later.
insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
Nanny, yeah.
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall the inciting incident. At a young age, scholastic endeavors became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Third child issues.
Right. And how are you feeling?
My father was
since
a
you entered the
third child in the family.
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but never mind.
You sure? Whatever
I saw
the
here was
moment,
burn
I'll
like
have to
way
say.
burn way later than other kids. Burn.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Cool. That's all the dialogue of Sura. I mean, what I'm bothering is okay. There's a save game. Oh, okay, well, how to save? We can manually save actually. Nice. I was like, yeah. We have a couple of more guys that okay, raise shot buries me for another 5 or so minutes. Damn atelier.
Gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Sorry, thoughts of loom gates are rattling around in my mind incessantly. I'm sure you're the same way after seeing one.
Not exactly, yeah.
But it is exciting.
Promise you'll keep an eye out for a way to reactivate it, won't you?
Any thoughts on what that might look like?
No, it could be anything. That's what's so exciting. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
I grew up listening to stories about Enclave. As you at the prospect of leaving them, heart racing doesn't begin to carry it. Tell him that you're ready to jump into action.
I just want the real action to start. I want to find the biggest, baddest creature in the land
And run away from it. Dude, like that biggest baddest, like, are you fool or what?
I don't know, climb it.
Cli-
or tear its strands free. Or chuck a boulder at its head.
What?
Would you mind flipping the order of those last two? A boulder might wreak havoc with the integrity of the strand.
For you, I'll think about it.
How thoughtful. You're going to make a great point, Bryn of Carnhaven.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
No Gates. What about your wife? So that's my smith. Okay, that's a smith. Craft. Okay, craft. Let's see. Craft new arms and armor at the smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes of materials, forged, carved, etc. Those materials are divided into slots. The top slots use the most materials, but has the biggest impact on the item stats here. Okay, interesting. So, like iron, for example, the most impact here. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affected color. Mix and match materials to create a custom gear in both ability and looks. Some quests also require crafting. Those leave in their own category, but it works the same. Provide the needed materials and craft them item to advance. Quest materials are only even used for one recipe. Let's see. Mundane sword and shield. Bows. Mundane bows. Crafting materials. Carried resources. So weaving resources. Forge resources. So I don't even have like the shit here to craft it. Okay, weaving resources. Not enough here either. So we didn't found any of this. We got some resources. I felt like we were getting like a lot of loot. Alright, only if I can see the loot around here. Craft, talk.
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm eager to explore, Telker. I'm ready for this. Can't wait, share my enthusiasm. This place is dangerous. Get a sense of how she's feeling.
I'm glad we made it in safely. But no one's really sure why the Enclave sealed itself away.
And you're worried we're in for a rough ride?
I think caution's in order.
I agree. But don't lose sight that we're the first people we know of to make it into this place in decades. You're capable. And this is an opportunity like no other. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
Okay. And the last guy. There's nothing else here.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures.
What can be better?
Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again. But, you know, I'm fine.
His Sparroline tried to look on the brighter side. This is getting awkward. Deflect with humor. He's scared. He sympathizes with him.
Hey! At least Sola did half your unpacking. No sprained back muscles for you.
True, no back pain. In a few days, I might die from a creature attack. But at least I'll leave a corpse with good posture.
Yeah. This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed it for. That's completely understandable. We are all reeling. Yeah, you're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener.
It's just like
Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too.
missing half of dialogue there.
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think about it.
Okay. That's all the dialogues. I think that's all of them. Alright. I don't see any active dialogue icon here. Let's get this manual save. Just because we can. So like looking at the shadows right now, right? We did change the graphic settings. May not looking that good. I wonder if I want to actually relaunch the game.